People always say it takes time. It takes time for things to happen. It takes time for me to think about this. I gotta take time to do this. Forget about it. Move quickly, and that is going to prevent you from being so fearful that you don't do the thing in the first place. Now, the reason I say this is because I hear this a lot, and frankly speaking, we don't have very much time. We don't have very much time on this planet. We don't have very much time to get to the position that we want and actually enjoy it. So where do you want to get in life? Have you spent the time to think, my friend? Have you spent the time to write these things down? Have you spent the time, literally right now, have you spent half an hour today, or half an hour this week, or half an hour in the last couple weeks, just to sit down with yourself and think, what in the world do I want? What in the world do I want? And when you determine for sure that you actually want something, how quick are you to turn around and go get it? That's going to be the difference, my friend. Because many of us have dreams, many of us have aspirations, many of us know what we want. And when an opportunity comes flying by, we think too long. It's not going to rewind for you. It's just going to go. You understand? And the beauty in pushing fast, in making moves faster, is that it programs you to think about things logically all of the time. To think about things just in a matter-of-fact way. And that actually helps in more than just making decisions about where you're going to go in life or what you're going to do with your time. It helps in decisions that are more spiritual in sense, in a more impactful, in a deeper way. Let me explain. When we condition ourselves to trust ourselves, to trust our intuition, when we condition ourselves to have the logic, the quick reflexes that only we can have, then life begins to flow a lot more smoothly. And we get to make progress, a thing that all of us are looking for. That we don't feel like we're just sitting around melting, that we don't feel like we're just in the same daze all the time. Making moves quickly is not necessarily a bad thing. And in fact, I would advocate strongly make moves quickly. If you have faith in yourself, if you are going through the process of having more faith in yourself, which I hope you do daily, you will realize that faith in yourself requires action. Faith in yourself requires you to say, I am going to do this thing. And then your body, your mind, your soul go and do that thing. It's trust. At the end of the day, we're looking to trust ourselves. And how better to do that than to follow through with the things that we have set up, the things that we say to other people. I had some beautiful conversations with my friends from back in my old town. I used to live in Philly. I wanted to reconnect. I wanted to say to them that I still care. I wanted to check in to see how they feel, what they're going through, what their aspirations are, if they feel like they're getting the most out of life. Varying lengths of conversations. My mother always told me, Tarab, it's very easy to burn bridges. It's very hard to keep relationships going. A piece of advice that I would give for anyone that's looking to foster those relationships is joy. So when you pick up the phone, don't go into it saying, yo, what's up? Yeah, even then I put some enunciation. Yo, what's up? Right? That type of energy going into a conversation will necessarily make you less interested in the conversation and also bring the other person down potentially from the excitement that they had in calling you or picking up the phone. The initial point of impact, the initial conversation that we have with someone, the initial words that we exchange, the first part of a song, all of these things matter. And the energy that we go into it really does matter. So try to have some optimism when it comes to friends, and it will blossom into beautiful conversations, I promise. Almost always. Unless the friend is not thinking about the things that you're thinking about. Regardless, that is a digression from the fact that speed is the opposer of lack of momentum. meaning speed circumvents fear. And fear tends to be the one thing that holds everyone back. We are lacking courage in this society because we do not have strong beliefs in our own ability, in our own strengths, in the fact that each one of us has something only we can offer to our environment and our world, and only the way that we can offer it. And in fact, it's not this kind of selfish, egotistical thing. It's a need. It's a need to run parallel with the nature of things, to run in parallel with the momentum that nature has built up on this planet. We as human beings require movement. We require action. We require action that satisfies our values. And that, my friend, quickness, my friend, are incredibly important in making that a reality, in bringing more life into your life, and giving you more energy. So when I make these videos, for instance, if I spent 7 hours thinking about what I was going to say, then it'll probably not be nearly as interesting, A. And B, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So I was thinking the other day, what's the point of making all this damn content? I only have a couple hundred subscribers. I'm only touching the lives of so many people. Why does it matter? I gave a piece of advice today, which I will give to you now. Learn from people to do the things that you have to do. Learn from the people that have done the things that you want to do. Do not take advice about life, about the things, about how to pursue life from people that have not lived life the way that you want to live it. So if I'm telling you something that doesn't align with your views, and you don't want to be where I'm at, or you don't want to be the type of person that I want to be, forget about it. Go get advice from someone else. Right? At the end of the day, I'm just here to give you my perspective on the world. And if you're willing to listen, it's probably because you want something that I want. And the reason this is so important is because there's so much fog. There's so much static in our current world. You understand? There is a tremendous amount of advice coming from all different angles, all different philosophies. And if we spend all of our time trying to get to an understanding based on 100, 3,000 different opinions, rather than the one opinion that's going to make a difference, we're going to decrease our speed. Compared to other organisms, I believe like alligators and trees, we don't live very long. We only have a few years to get to where we want in life, to actualize our values. And then we only have a few years to actually enjoy that. Ideally, the whole journey in itself is enjoyable. Ideally, when I make these videos, I feel good, I have good energy, and I walk out of it thinking, wow, good job, Tarab. You've done something that you wanted to do today. But at the end of the road, I want to be at a certain level in life. And that's why I'm pursuing this. That's why this journey is enjoyable, because I know that there's something that I'm building here. So give it a thought. Give it a thought. Why are you lacking speed? And if you're not, cheers, we're there together. Let's keep running. But what is there in your life, or what specific things in your life do you lack speed on? And instead of thinking that there's something wrong with you, or that you have some sort of inadequacy, perhaps you should just take action. Let's go today, go do that thing. Because at the end of the day, if you fail fast, it's better than not failing at all. If you fail fast, it's better for learning. And if you fail fast, oftentimes you become incredibly humble. So take care of yourself, my friend. I hope you found this video interesting. I will link a video right here for you to check out that will hopefully inspire you to go a little faster in life. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Take care.